Alan Alda is quoted as saying, "When you embark for strange places, don't leave any of yourself safely at the shore. Have the nerve to go into unexplored territory." Growing up on and living on a farm taught me a lot of respect. Every good farmer must have respect for the land, for his animals, and for things he has no control over, like the weather and commodity prices. As a kid, I can remember any time my dad was doing something, I could always be found right next to his side, helping him drive or fix broken equipment. My fondest memories include sitting on his lap driving, or staying up until the wee hours of the morning to repair, paint, or do general maintenance on equipment in preparation for the next day's jobs. When I was in 4th grade, one of our tractors began showing signs of engine failure. We then had to take it to a neighbor to get the engine overhauled. I can remember asking my father why we couldn't do the work ourselves, and why we had to pay someone else to do the work on the tractor. It was from this point forward I knew I wanted to be a mechanic. Growing up on a farm had given me a passion for agriculture, and as I grew older, my occupation choice narrowed to agricultural mechanics. When I joined high school, I enrolled in the FFA organization and competed in the small engine diagnosis and repair contest. This past year, I placed first in the regional level and placed in the top 10 at the state level. Hopefully this experience, along with my background in agriculture and my other high school ag classes, will help me in getting accepted into a 2 or 4-year technical school majoring in agricultural mechanics or a diesel mechanics program with an ag minor. Now is when most people will ask why I'm choosing the college path instead of getting an internship and heading straight to work. Today's equipment is far more complex than previous equipment. The days of working on equipment with basic hand tools are over. Today's equipment have GPS systems, complex electrical systems, and all this is controlled by a computer monitor in the cab of the tractor. This occupation choice fits me well because I am a tactile learner. I learn best from being able to work with my hands. An agricultural mechanics job growth outlook is a positive trend of 7.4%. The average starting salary is around $35,000 with lots of opportunity for overtime. As a mechanic in the agricultural field, I would be required to operate and know basic functions of heavy equipment, including tractors, combines, sprayers, trucks, and some construction equipment. Working on such equipment would require me to be physically fit and be able to be on my feet almost all day. I would be doing everything from changing oil in engines to doing a complete engine overhaul or replacement. A complete knowledge of electrical, pneumatic, hydraulic, fuel, and coolant systems is necessary. Pros of this job include being able to work in an essential industry feeding the world. I'll get to work on familiar equipment and all while doing something I enjoy. Some downsides to this occupation include odd work hours and being called to work on equipment at any time of the day or night. Working outside in adverse weather conditions, I must be able to work flexible hours and for long periods of time without rest. The strengths I bring into this occupation include being mechanically inclined and a prior knowledge of mechanical systems. The only concern I have is that what I learn in a few years could very well be obsolete in a short amount of time. If that were the case, I would have to adapt and learn the new practices and techniques. So far in high school, I have taken 2 welding classes, 1 engines class, along with a general ag mechanics class. These classes have laid the foundation for my college experience. A degree in ag mechanics would set me up for a job working in a brand-specific dealership as a shop technician or driving a service truck making field calls. I could also get a job at a test and research center testing new equipment for safety. Large farms out west have their own shops and fix all of their own equipment. A large farm like that is another possibility for jobs. Perks of this occupation include being able to work on and operate brand new equipment. I would also have the opportunity to attend trade shows and product releasings, as well as field days to learn more about new equipment and upcoming equipment. Back to Mr. Aldo's quote, "College is a big step in life. Living by yourself, balancing a budget, making ends meet, and still finding time for a job are all very stressful and intimidating." My number 1 choice for college is the University of Northwestern Ohio for a 2-year degree in applied agricultural mechanics. Tuition would be about $16,000 for both years, plus housing and food. Their campus is in Lima, Ohio, a small town. Lima, Ohio is 450 miles, which equates to about 7.5 driving hours from Biglerville. Located in a suburban area with just under 5,000 students and a 25-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio, UNOH offers many clubs and activities for its students, such as sports teams, collegiate FFA chapters, racing teams, truck and tractor pulling teams, and debate teams. My visit to UNOH is scheduled for late May. On April 19th, I ventured to my number 2 choice college, Penn College of Technology, located 2.5 hours north to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I toured the campus and the mechanics shops and electric classrooms, as long as all the dineries. I would be attending Penn College of Technology for diesel mechanics. The average tuition is $23,000 plus meals. Student-to-teacher ratio is 18 to 1. During my tour at Penn Tech, the admissions office waived the $50 application fee and I applied. I'm also planning to apply at the University of Northwestern Ohio during my visit in May. My source used for research was the book A Career as a Mechanic by Tamara Orr. Classes I need to take to pursue my career include math through Algebra 2, Earth Science, and my ag classes.